Hey, and welcome back to Dredge today with a new Iron Rig DLC. I mean, I say new, but it's just new to me. Last time we finished the previous DLC, the Pay a Reach, and we are still slightly mad. You know, teleportation is apparently something that takes a toll on your mind, but we can just ignore that. And my goal is reaching the actual Iron Rig, right? We kind of figured out that you know, those points are apparently just extra maps. This one's marked here, and we also, and that's something I should probably check out while I am near harbor. Wait, I didn't, wait, let me check. Yeah, I didn't bring that water. I'm still not sure if I want to keep the king crab, like the infected one, like on me. If that does something to like other fish, I'm just experimenting here, right? Like that's why I have it here. But there's something else I would like to have in my inventory, and that is those crates that I found in the south. Because apparently they are related to something here. There was something written on there. Oh, wait. Ah, fisherman. What is it? You look a touch troubled. It's the fog starting to get to you. Completely normal around here, and nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, you'll be right as rain by morning. Well, I feel like we talked about that before, but I don't care, Mr. Mayor. I will be mad if I want to be mad. Yes. So, what I want to do today is get those crates out. We can finally remove something from storage. I know that's like the most important bit. Obviously, we can't sell stuff. That would be against the rules, apparently. But I can put the plate back. The massive silver plate. That's apparently as massive as those crates. But yeah, they did say that sector J15 is where we have to bring it. Well, it's basically going there, but we have not been there yet, so that's fine. And while I'm at it, shipwright, do you have the last of the engines? Yeah, you do. And do have enough money. I want to quickly install that one. Now we are like fully equipped for everything that we need to do. We have 86.1 knots. Wow, that's a number. Let's put it like that. That seems fast to someone like me who has no idea how fast a knot is. I know it's like, you know how they used to measure it, right? They have like these knots on like a rope, and they just had it like held into the water behind it, and depending on like the angle basically that you would create, you had like a different speed in knots. I think that's at least the origin. That's like how I learned about it. So I'm just gonna assume that it's true. As always, just assume. It's always the safest option. And while I'm at it, I feel like I am fine otherwise. I would probably have to uninstall... Or do I? Technically, you can also catch some oceanic fish, so you are definitely a great net. So I'm just gonna keep you. Gonna check out the fishmonger, just to see what I caught while, you know, on my way here. Just an ice fish and a cod? Okay, those aren't actually that new. Yeah, I have to get arrested. Okay, now the question is, do I just sell that one? No, I'm gonna keep it. Worst case, I'm gonna throw it out. It's worth less anyway, so I don't really care. And then let's make it north. So the only thing that I know about this DLC are basically where it starts because of the map. And actually, like originally when I looked into the DLCs, I checked... Ooh, a bronze whaler. New one. I basically checked whether it was like an option to go to like the DLC places, or if I had a physical location, and then write like whether it made sense for me to buy the DLCs or not, like during the playthrough. That was basically what I was doing. There's another crate here. And a shark. Are you just a regular shark? Probably. I'm just gonna get you. I hope the shark ignores me. To be fair, I feel like the shark... We could probably fight that shark, right? Like, I have some massive old fists and stuff, and I could probably punch that shark in the nose. Anyway, that's like the one thing I know. And the second thing I know is that the intro music, basically, or like in the main screen, is actually quite a banger. And it's me starting, like, after I already went on. Buddy. I'm just gonna... you know, ignore you to the best of my ability. Should I? Let's just haste. I feel like haste is a better option than all the rest. Ooh, that was stupid. I just broke an engine because I didn't pay attention to that part. Anyway, let's just get on to the rig. Ooh, you dug a small metal wharf. 4 giant legs stretch down into the deep, lifting a mountain of metal into the sky. Ooh. There's an elevator. And my own storage. I'm gonna keep stuff in my storage. I'm just here to check the crab, basically. I wanna see what happens with that crab. Also, there are like some lights over there. Can I undock real quick? I hope the monster isn't nearby anymore. I would... Oh. Lightning storm. I'm just looking if there's like the pontoon nearby. I only see those lights though, so I'm not sure. Also, I'm not really sure whether I was followed by that beast, which looked kind of like a massive stingray, to be honest. Whether I was chased by that one because I was mad or because it's like part of this location. But we will figure that one out soon. Anyway, I guess... Should I rest? No, I should actually do one other thing. I should probably read about like the new fish that I caught. A scarlet prawn. Ooh. Found in the depths of most oceans. Swarms of them can consume crabs and other small fish. Okay. A bronze whaler. A beautifully colored but deadly predator. Well, not as deadly as my frozen net. And a sailfish. Impossibly quick, but the bill and sail don't sell for much. Well, too bad. They're also quite massive. I would like to get rid of them, but I guess not now. Should I rest? Should I go in there not mad? But I feel like, let's be honest, it's Dredge. I have to go up to places while mad. Oh. An elevator connecting the dock area to the main platform lies ahead. A man waits nearby, a yellow hard hat strapped to a concerned expression. Huh. What do you want? What's that place? Haven't you heard? It's the Iron Haven Corporation's new drilling rig. Or it would be, if it were on schedule. Right now, it's just a platform. The boss gonna dock our pay for sure if he shows up and the drill hasn't even started. We've got the foundational stuff laid, but we've been running into some supply issues. He glances nervously at the water, large waves rolling underneath the shadow of the platform. A ship delivering crates of materials keep going missing. And HQ said they're not able to dispatch any more for a few weeks. Look, I wouldn't normally ask a civilian for help, but we are already so far behind. Why don't I mark the last known coordinates of those ships on your map? If you're able to find any of those crates, I'm sure the Corp would let you use our facilities. Once we get the generator wired off, up that is. Sure. I guess I have to upgrade you now? There only seem to be like 2 crates and I have already found 3, so it seems to be something that I'm gonna have to upgrade like over time. But we do have 2 already, so I'm happy about bringing those. It was just kind of annoying to bring them through the entire Pale Reach. Oh, that ought to do it to get the generator going. And get these materials sent up the main platform. Ooh. I mean, those are some quick construction workers. So, that should be in working order, but I just checked the storeroom and it looks like we never got any fuel deliveries. I did find this though. You can use it to patch things up in a pinch. Keep it. It's the least I can do in return for your help. Hull repair kit. Useful. It repairs up to 2 damaged areas on your boat. Prioritizing damaged equipment. That's really useful. I'm just gonna bring it. I will probably never use it, and the next time I get hit, it's probably going to hit that one item. So that's going to be fun. While I go and figure out the fuel situation, why don't you introduce yourself to the head scientist? He's always interested to hear about those local fish species. I mean, that sounds fun. Can you go down? Oh wait, this is, I don't actually have to manually go down. There's actually just a way to attack with those pieces. Okay. Storage, nice. Let's talk to a scientist, I guess. You approach an old man, pacing back and forth near a cordoned off area on the main platform. He's muttering to himself quietly. Huh. Who are you? Ah, the angler turned courier. Isn't that right? The workers were talking about you. All good things, I promise. Say, you must know a great deal about the fish species around here, yes? What have you encountered in these waters? You wouldn't believe me if I told you? Why do you want to know? I mean, that's a weird question to ask someone who lives here. You know, just regular fish species. Something big, something small. Some of them even pay. His eyes narrow. and a grimace of disappointment briefly tugs at the corners of his mouth. I have some hypotheses that should suggest... we'll see, perhaps. Before we get into all of that though, it seems my laboratory is also victim of a missing supply shipment. I was planning on conducting research at the fish species in the area, but I can't do that without somewhere to study. I mean, I do luckily have one more of those crates, so... I don't know. Lucky coincidence. Oh, we've got enough material for the science lab now too. We'll get to work. I mean, it's nice that we have like an area we can upgrade over time, but I feel like just because I'm doing this like so late, like I've heard that it makes more sense to play like the DLCs like earlier during the playthrough. I feel like it's just going to be like a quick visit to like places to dredge something up and return. But we will see, we will see. That should be enough space for your tubes and fluids, eh? Yes, more than sufficient for my needs. Thank you, both of you. Fisherman, consider you're not on the corp's payroll. Why don't you take this? A small token of my appreciation. A soothing tea. A thermos of calming cinnamon tea. Enough to quieten a panicked mind. Sure, I mean, I like getting upgrades and of sorts. The foreman turns to you. I think we have a solution for our fuel problem. Come see me at the generator and give you the rundown. I mean, it's not like I have many options here, right? So turns out the fuel never got dispatched from Ironhaven at all. I was on the radio to HQ. Apparently, this is a biofuel generator. It's some new tech the Corp wanted to try it out here, and they expected us to supply it ourselves. Thing is, they didn't think to outfit us with any gear for harvesting biomass, and the fleet services construction is way down the project list. Think you could help us out again? You can add fish for, you know, or most other biological matter. I suppose, to the hopper here. Once it's filled, we ought to be able to start the drill. I mean, fair enough. I mean, I do have one whole fish that's infected. It's probably fine, right? I feel like since it hasn't done anything in like the 2 days that I've had it, probably doesn't do that much. I don't know. We do have stuff in the net. I don't think it all is going to fit. Yeah, this is like too long. Doesn't matter how I want to put it in there, okay. But I can put in the shark. Like this, and then I will probably catch some more small fishies, and that should be fine. Okay. I guess this is the next thing we have to do on our list. You know, there's like not really a lot to explore here, since it's like not a new area in that sense. Like, at most I would probably get some oceanic fish here, but here's the thing, I've never caught oceanic fish, so I wouldn't even know what's new or not. Basically. But we'll also check out the science lab again. How can I help you? How long have you worked for the Ironhaven Corporation? My whole professional career has been dedicated to scientific research at the corporation. So that's, well, north of half a century now. Our current executive's father hired me when I was fresh out of college. He must have seen something in me all those years ago. I mean, fair enough, you know, if you get a job, you know, and they keep you hopefully well paid and, you know, with like annual raises and stuff, why would you leave, right? You can always hope. Anyway, we can talk to a foreman, and that's kind of it here, so I'm just gonna talk to him again. Oh, what can I do for you? What happened to the material ships? Ever since we got the legs of the platform seated on the seafloor, the supply ships started going missing. HQ told us they'd left port, but they never showed up. I guess something may not enjoy the drilling here, or potential drilling. But hey, what do I know? I am just a fisherman, right? Like, I'm here for the money. I guess the crews thought they could make some money sailing off with the materials and selling them elsewhere. Doesn't seem worth the risk to me. Between you and me, the Corp has a pretty ruthless reputation of tracking down anyone who moves against them. People tend to just make the one mistake, if you get what I mean. Anything else? Yeah, what exactly is the rig for? I mean, oil drilling to my understanding, right? The rig is your standard setup, designed to pierce the seabed and collect from fluid reservoirs. It doesn't have much storage capacity though, which is odd. Maybe they are not expecting huge throughput. Maybe they're not drilling for oil. But what do I know? I am just a fisherman. I am not like an oil rig worker. I didn't actually think there was an oil field out here. But I suppose the surveyors must have found something. Else I wouldn't be here talking to you. Ah, fair enough. And what about the Ironhaven Corporation? I've been with the Corp for about a decade now. Started out as a laborer on projects like this one. Not always out to sea, mind you. And I've worked my way up to the site foreman. Corp itself, it's pretty successful. Bit of an institution. It's been around for hundreds of years, in one form or another. They always seem to be diversifying into new areas. Creepy areas? Maybe? The whole drilling division is guided by the scientist. He calls the shots when it comes to deciding on sites. Boss seems to listen to him too. You know, he seems interested in, you know, the macabre fish in here. Anything else? So, you know, as long as they pay me, even if it's just in tea, that's at least better than nothing. Okay, then I guess we can't really do a lot here. I'm gonna rest. I don't know if, like, the storm is something usual in the area, but it doesn't sound like it. Okay, it does sound like it now that I stopped sleeping. It just was so calm there for a second. It's still nighttime, that's fine. I just wanna see if I can find something outside of the lights. Okay, it's not actually raining that much here. We have to actually power up the place, so it's time to go fishing, I guess. Ooh, a moonfish. Neat. Brilliant glittering scales give this fish its name. Uniquely, it's the only known warm-blooded fish. I didn't know that. Huh. To be fair, I don't know that much about fish, right? But they do seem... A blackfin tuna. We are getting so many fish. I do love that. Blackfin tuna. These popular sport fish can prove challenging to catch. Their strong muscular bodies make for good eating. Well, as long as you're enjoying it. I'm just gonna go around here like a little bit, get like all the fishies that I can catch. Also while I'm at it. They do actually show me other places I should check out, right? Like this is still part of the one shipwreck where we didn't have the space to get everything. Maybe while I'm at it, I should get like more of those crates. Right, like the nearest one is like over there, so let's get that one first. I mean, this is also like the mangrove area, it's not that far away. A razor-mouthed tuna, that's one tuna, that looks so lovely. Let's check it out. Half teeth, half muscle. This fish's sole purpose is the pursuit of its unfortunate prey. Well, good thing that you are my prey. So it might just be time to get some more crates. All the crates. Like the issue is I can't actually catch up like too many of those at the same time. Just because I don't have the space. As always, cargo is the only issue. It would have been nice to get like a cargo upgrade. But apparently I can't get that one. Or at least like, let me store the crates somewhere here. Because you need them in the future. I know that you need them in the future. So let's get that one going real quick. I could get like one more if I put the anchor over here. Here's the thing, I should probably put the anchor nearby, so I can technically like fast travel a lot further. I should probably do that, yeah. That seems reasonable. I'm gonna do that in a second. I'm just gonna drop it like off the, ouch, off the, it's not really sure, but like off the platform. Okay, I don't have space for more, but that's not an issue because I'm done here anyway. But you're not off here. Huh. Would have expected the indicator to disappear, so maybe I was actually done in the other area. Okay, this is a coastal fish. I probably have that one already. Seemed like something familiar, so I'm just gonna assume that I've had that one before. And drop the anchor. Wait, I have to actually do it from here somewhere, right? I'm just gonna put a portal here. That's totally not suspicious. Press the right one. Yep, the Aurus anchor is placed. And now if I return back to the island, Blackstone Isle, then I can just return here whenever. And when I'm at it, there are a lot of small groups of fish down there, but I don't think I can actually catch anything under the platform. But that's fine. That is fine. I would just like to see if I can actually fill the generator like this. We can add fish or most other biological matter. Yeah, I sure can do that. If I remove you... Maybe I'm not gonna remove you. Can I check out the net? Do I have anything fitting? Yeah, I do have this one. And the blackfin tuna. Okay, and one more of the prawns. And it fits. It won't hold anymore. I'll fire it up. The crushing compactor clings to life. The sound of pneumatic pistons and strained squelching soon gives way to the sputtering sound of distant gears. Haha, we've done it! A large capsule drops down from a chute labeled waste. Through its clear walls, you can see remnants of the fish you deposited. Well, you'd probably be able to use... You'd probably be able to use that chum, right? It's yours if you want it. Aberrated bait. A canister of malignant fish remains adorned with warning stickers and caution labels. Attracts wretched fish. I mean, now I'm curious about that. Now we can finally get this drill started. All clear! Initiating drill deployment in 3, 2, 1. The drill descends. And nothing bad is going to happen. That's an interesting drill. I don't know, when I think of drill, I'm not thinking of like 3 saw blades, basically. Ooh, that's a long crack. Maybe wasn't that wise? And oil spill. The scientist walks over, gripping handrails to counteract the shockwave from the drill. We've broken through. We're underway at last. And what about that huge crack that opened up? Is the reservoir stable? Admittedly, the fissure is larger than my model suggested, but it appears to have stabilized. We should consider halting the drilling for now. Also, we would be remiss in our duties to the local population if we didn't survey the area and gather some data. In that vein, fishermen, I have something for you. The factory has recently become operational, allowing us to manufacture equipment infused with the corporation's latest breakthroughs. This is a new design. Infused rod. Okay. Compared to this one, this is ice and oceanic. I don't actually need that one. Coastal shallow. They're probably both upgraded in a way. 77%. This one has 33%, so I can definitely use that one here. The line passes through a canister of dark fluid, coating and strengthening it. Nothing suspicious at all. I'm just a fisherman. I'm gonna just replace this one. It's probably fine. Ah, yes. Can I actually store you somewhere here? I can. Wow, I do actually have like one more space. Using that rod, I need you to collect specimen samples from the marrows, just to check that the fish species are unaffected by operations here. These are new. We've never seen... Okay, sea cucumber definitely. I feel like all of them are probably... Oh, type coastal upgraded? There's like a new category for that, like a general? That's interesting. Tully monstrum? Paddlefish? Osteostration? Okay. I mean, a sea cucumber is at least something I know. Well, how lovely. I guess we can do that next. I mean, none of these are going to fit probably, right? Yeah, they are definitely too large. Well then. We also have a tech lab and a foundry, the science lab. Factory to produce something? I mean, that sounds great. And they're also like, there's a number 1 next to them. So I'm just gonna assume that we can upgrade them in the future. But we can do that in the next episode. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one. And bye-bye.